Look, personal growth and resilience are non-negotiable. Stop wasting time trying to find yourself and focus on creating yourself. It's not about sitting around figuring out who you are. It's about shaping who you become. Life's going to throw challenges at you, and you've got a choice. You can either play the victim and let it control you, or you can stand up, take charge, and dictate your own path. That choice? It's the difference between being a loser and a winner. And trust me, how you handle those challenges will show if you're built for success or failure. Pain? Yeah, it's a given and it's going to suck, but instead of running from it, you've got to face it. Pain pushes you past your limits and forces you to grow. If you're sitting there crying about it, guess what? You're missing the point. Pain's temporary. You can either let it beat you down or use it to toughen yourself up. Everyone, including me, has gone through moments that seemed impossible to overcome. But that's the stuff that transforms you if you handle it right. Pain isn't the enemy. It's just part of the process. The real question is, are you going to use it to get stronger, or are you going to let it break you? Now, if you're waiting for the perfect time to start, you're wasting your life. There's no perfect moment. You have to create it. You think people who succeed wait for the stars to align? No, they push forward even when things aren't ideal. You've got to start now, no matter what. If you don't, you're just postponing your own progress. And while we're at it, pushing your limits isn't an option. It's a requirement. Get uncomfortable. That's where the real growth happens. If you sit in your comfort zone, you'll stay exactly where you are. And setbacks? They're going to happen, but they don't have to stop you. In fact, every setback is a lesson in disguise. Treat it that way, and you'll keep moving forward. Failures are just stepping stones if you let them be. Mindset plays a huge role in all of this. If you let self-doubt and fear dominate your thinking, you'll never get anywhere. Every time you think, I can't do this, or what if I fail, you're crippling yourself. You've got to rewire your brain for success. Start telling yourself you can do it, because if you don't believe it, no one else will. And let's not forget discipline. Motivation fades. It's not something you can rely on. Discipline is what gets you up every day to keep grinding, even when you don't feel like it. Show up, put in the work, and stay consistent. That's what separates those who win from those who just talk about winning. Adversity is part of the package, and it's going to hit hard. You're either going to let it make you stronger, or you're going to fold. Struggles are opportunities. You either face them and grow, or you run and stay small. If you want to build resilience, you've got to learn to deal with adversity without quitting. Every time you push through, you're building mental toughness that's going to serve you down the line. Consistency is everything. You can't just push hard one time and expect results. It's about repeatedly showing up even when things get tough. That's how you build real resilience. And here's something else. You need to cut the negativity out of your life. If you're surrounded by people who drag you down, get rid of them. Negativity is toxic, and it'll hold you back more than you realize. You need to be around people who push you forward, not ones who constantly doubt you or fill your head with their limitations. You also need accountability. If you don't have people around you who hold you accountable, you're setting yourself up for failure. Accountability keeps you on track when your motivation dips. Surround yourself with people who challenge you and want to see you grow. Without that, you'll never reach your potential. Success is built daily, with small steps. You think one big move is going to change your life? It's not. It's the accumulation of small wins, day in and day out, that builds real progress. Celebrate those little victories, but don't get cocky. They're just part of the journey. What really matters is discipline. Without it, you're never going to get where you want to go. Consistent effort, day after day. That's what drives success. Stop looking for shortcuts. There aren't any. Lastly, think about the legacy you want to leave behind. Every action you take now is shaping how you'll be remembered. You want to be known as someone who quit when things got hard, or as someone who pushed through and came out stronger? Every choice you make is part of your story. Perseverance isn't just a word. It's the thing that's going to define your life. So, show up and give it everything. Your legacy depends on it. If you're serious about this, hit subscribe, like, And share this video with someone who needs to hear it. Don't just sit there. Go make something happen.